Hi, Evan Pantazi. I want to discuss how you can double the depth of your karate today. Now, I've gone over this concept quite a few times in the past. I just want to reiterate it in a different way, so maybe it'll spark something in another person. You have to look at karate as yin and yang, just as the Asians do, and its whole concept of expansion and contraction. All right, let's take a kata. This could go for any kata, but in particular today I'm going to focus on Nahachi. Now, most people, when they're doing their karate and doing the Nahachi kata, they're going to be looking at the power movements going outward, the expansion, the white crane aspects. They very rarely concentrate on the contractions. Now, what I'm going to ask you to do is go into that black tiger realm of contraction and compression and not think of the white crane outward actions, the expansions, but take the whole kata and feel the contractions every time you do it. As you pull your arms in from an extended action, that's your attack. All right, not the movement outward. Say you have a fist coming outward like an uppercut, and you could think about striking up under the eyebrow at the supraorbital nerve or under the facial nerve right in through here. You could even think of striking right under here instead of the supraorbitals here. You can catch the two here. You can think of grabbing someone's head, pulling it back, and then striking up and back of the facial nerve root. But instead of doing that, okay, think of the contractions. What's happening after you've done that strike? What are you doing here? Are you striking back to front on that? Are you pulling a person's neck to snap it? Are you doing anything in particular to a person's windpipe as you grab and put your hand out to compress and tear? This is the idea. So take your kata nahanchi, and instead of thinking of the and feeling the outward actions, put your hands out there and then quickly contract to pull the hands into whatever posture you're in. The chambered posture with the hand by the side, the double stacked fists, the pulling of the hands in on Nahachi Nidan. Think of what those contractions and those compressions coming toward you rather than expansions going away from the body, and you're going to double your martial art. You're going to double the depth of your karate because you're not thinking linearly. You're thinking now in dimensions, outward, inward, okay? And you can do this with twisting. You can do this with sinking. The kata nahanchi I've seen done many different ways. I was taught as a rising sinking. And that sinking, it just exemplifies the black tiger and the compression, the contraction. The concussion is not the issue in that type of a nahanchi. You have to pull, you have to contract, you have to sink your body weight like a tiger would be doing to an antelope or whatever animal it's attacking. It grabs on and it pulls it down to the ground. And that's what you want to think about when you're doing this type of a nahanch. And if you can get your mindset into one day doing the expansions of the crane, feeling that, and one day doing the next day doing the contractions of the black tiger, you're going to double your karate, and you're going to double the depth that you have within that one kata. And again, this could go for any kata, but I think it's the easiest to see in the nahachi because it's such a tight-bodied postural set of movements and a tight-bodied posturing. Okay, it's only got the side steps, which can be just a step over or an attack to an ankle or a stomp on someone's foot or a leg trap. It doesn't necessarily have to be just walking side to side. Okay, in fact, that's a pretty foolish answer because nobody would walk side to side in a combative situation. All right, and no, you're not against a wall, as it's been joked about for many a year. So again, think of the black tiger in the nahanchi one day, think of the white crane in the nahanchi the second day, and you'll double your kata's depth. Thanks for watching.